Okay, there we go. It all works out.
It all works out.
So this is on Christmas Eve,
Christmas Day.
and I was getting to that part. And I didn't think Gavin was gonna do it because it started at literally midnight Christmas his time, and I didn't know if he had to fucking get up early for Christmas morning presents and shit. So I was like preparing to do this one alone, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it," and I'm like, "Oh shit." It's like so weird. It's so weird just like doing this on Christmas Eve. Like Christmas is coming, and here we are playing Salmon Run with like actually literally the most basic weapon set ever. Like,
yeah,
it does not get more basic than this. They're all like the default for each type of weapon.
they really are.
On the starting map.
I don't mind the sniper rifle at least. So yeah, it's a workable one.
I keep telling you that the E-liter is better.
It is better. I don't deny that at all. I use the E-liter actively as my only sniper rifle in Turf War.
Alright, good. I got my eye on you.
But
there's one weapon type that's missing. Actually, is it like... Thank God someone got that. I feel like there's a weapon type that the dualies are screwing with. But it's like gun, roller, and sniper for the most part. I mean, there's blaster, but I guess you could, like you like to do, put that in with gun. But you also like to put sniper in with gun, which worries me.
I mean, after a fashion. Fucking
Yeah.
God damn it.
Effort. The effort was made. Oh god. Oh, I forgot to do the thing in line. And then I gotta do the there we go. Alright. Because
that probably came through on my stream, the audio.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. We did a Secret Santa, actually, because it's Christmas time where Gavin is. And Gavin takes priority over all.
Yeah.
But it's actually fine, because giving Christmas gifts early is actually the best. So, we did a whole Secret Santa deal. And I got some Splatoon line stickers.
I got some Breath of the Wild ones.
It's funny because Star was like, I didn't know who to give it to. So, like, I haven't even played Breath of the Wild yet, and Gavin has been like fucking urging me to do it.
I want you to do it. Yeah, I'll
So
probably
it's only
just,
fitting.
like whenever I get a chance, I actually want to replay with the Japanese voice acting.
I'm surprised you didn't start with the Japanese voice acting.
It wasn't available at launch. It was added in as a patch later on.
Fuck! I thought I had him.
Yeah, the same patch also added like every region's voice acting to every region's copy. So if you ever wish to, you can play it in fucking Russian or Spanish or whatever.
Thank God for no region lock.
Yeah, like, until they did that, it seemed like the only way you were going to have any other region's voice acting was either live in Europe, where I'm pretty sure we had the choice of, like, other European countries' ones, or, you know, just get fucked. Import. I would like to get rid of the game.
Yeah, the weird thing about the wine Splatoon stickers is that they, like, go full screen.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I didn't even know that was a thing that they had at wine. It's weird, but it's fine.
Well, sort of fine until you just keep flooding our screens every time we look at the chat.
Does it reset every time?
No, it doesn't with the click of the game, but you still do it like the first time they launch. It's still like full screens automatically, whether you want it to or not.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
I wouldn't say fine.
It's fine. I'm just gonna do a sick jump shot with the sniper, something that no one has ever done before. Oh, speaking of snipers, there are 2 at shore. Oh no. Actually, hold on.
You know what?
I'm not gonna use this anywhere else, and I have the
suppose.
sniper. So there we go.
I'm glad I just kind of landed there and tanked all them for me. Which is to say, all my own shots.
Where'd that torpedo go? Yeah, I had Gavin for Secret Santa.
You
Which
did.
is funny, because I was gonna get him a bunch of shit anyways.
And then you got me
So,
a bunch of shit.
It's literally just even more, I think.
Yeah.
Just
basically.
an excuse to get you even more on a day to get, or on a day that exists as an excuse to give you stuff.
Exactly. And well, Jesus, you gave me a lot of stuff. What's happening?
I don't know. Does it count as like bragging to talk about it?
That's what I'm kind of wondering.
Because I don't like that, you know? Because then it's like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, there's some people who don't get presents and stuff. Oh wait, it's the last wave even. I didn't even know that. I use my thing
I
again.
guess I should at least mention that I don't have an excuse anymore, and at some point, we'll have to record myself playing Danganronpa.
Yeah, it's like, you know, whatever. The entire Danganronpa series, he's got it.
Yeah, I have it. He
More
gave me everything.
some more games for us to stream. Which, I mean, basically Castle Crashers, which I've played a lot of before,
I
but
played
I don't...
it in part before.
You have?
Yeah.
Wait, really? How far did you get? Do you remember?
Not very far. I think like level 3.
Damn. We gotta do that. Did I say Battle Block? I forget if I opened with Castle
Yeah.
Crashers or not.
You gave me Battle Block as well, which I haven't
Yeah, I
played
never-
at all.
I like play... Oh, it's Ren! It's the Persona 5 protagonist. We'll get to that later, though.
Yes.
I played like a tiny bit of Battle Block, but not a whole lot. I basically never played it, so I'm like, you know, I want to play this. We'll throw that in. And then,
Worms Reloaded.
Worms Reloaded, yeah. That one was like, you know, Worms can always be picked up. Oh,
I have not played a Worms game since the N64, so that will be interesting.
I think that it will be, you know, interesting.
Yeah.
Can I,
Is
with
this
you and I.
Given her shell shock, right? Oh, fuck me then. Alright, this momentum forever. Blast me into the water.
And then I got Gavin 2017 2D platformer Dark Souls. And
Which I will
Annie
stream
Party,
at
which
some
he has to stream.
point.
It's not banned on Twitch.
Yeah, I checked that.
You should-
I checked that. I was like, oh, well, you know, if I can, why the hell not?
I watched a streamer play it and he refunded it. I was enjoying my time watching it. It was funny. So
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
it could work.
I'm pretty sure I actually probably will get like quite a bit of fun out of it. Even if it's like not mechanically good, I have no idea.
Steam said it was a similar game to Ultra Despair Girls, so that's what you're getting here. Oh god, okay.
And we'll get into the competitive Panty Party gameplay. Come #1 ranked in the world.
Oh god, okay, we're good.
Oh my god, of course, I was about to get that egg, but then all the missiles decided to target me. That dickhead has just jumped in to grab it. And the missiles still keep coming, and I die. Please let me out. Like, anytime, thank you. But yeah, good time was had by all. I also got you some things because it's also your birthday as well as Christmas.
But what things, Gavin?
99 Spirits it's called. One of them.
Yeah.
Which I only know is I know of like a really rad song in it that I've listened to a lot.
Really?
Yeah, that's all I know about it.
Oh!
I've been
Well, we
killed
lose.
because. Yep, that's about right.
Oh, that happened. What was happening on your side of the screen? Hello?
I was like trying to snipe a snake, and then suddenly a mob here did the green ink thing where it just sprays a puddle underneath you, and then you can't escape. And it's like, wow.
Oh. Well, at least I got an egg in.
The 99 Spirits that I saw on there, and I got you Cuphead.
Well, Cuphead and his pal Mugman, they like to roll the dice.
Those weren't the original choices. Well, one of them was.
Yeah.
One of the Cuphead was. 99 Spirits wasn't. Originally, it was going to be Okami HD. But
It's funny because that is definitely like a game you would gift.
yeah,
Because I do want to stream it, and I do have Okami on the Wii, but I'm also like, well,
it's
I
on
could
PS4
go
and all
for-
night too. So
I could go for an
choices.
HD edition to stream on PC. So,
But Capcom are price fixing fuckholes who cheat, so because they charge different prices in different regions, which is to say higher prices in the UK and everyone else gets it for cheaper. Except for
that
Europe.
doesn't make
I
any
think
sense.
Europe gets it even dearer, I think, usually.
That doesn't
No,
That
it
doesn't
doesn't
make any
make
sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Because you would be paying more money.
Yeah.
Like, if I was getting it for you, then I could see how that's exploitative, but...
Yeah, no, Steam has a general block of like either higher or lower value.
I actually heard about that a few days ago, and I'm like, that must be new, because I've
No,
never
they've
run
had
into
it
that
for like
before.
years now.
Oh, so it's probably just for certain games, after
It's
all.
for it is for games whose like price is different by region. These values
I've
different by
never run
region,
into
I
that
should
before.
say. Which is to say, like if a publisher's being a cunt and is like will charge one region more or less, you can't gift it to like so you can't just like have someone keep buying the game and then just giving them the money for it so you can get it cheaper.
Oh, speaking of that, you can't gift bundles. So the Danganronpa 1 and 2 bundle, I was like, I could like just give you the money from PayPal and tell you to buy it, but I'll pay the like $1 inconvenience fee there. Or convenience fee, I should say. Just a bit weird and annoying, and I don't get it. Do I? Oh. That didn't get me upset.
Whatever. Like
My goodness. Yeah, 99 Spirits is apparently published by Fruit Bat, who also do 100% orange juice. And it's like a game. It's kind of like a game about yokai, so it's like the perfect fit for me. It's like it seemed like such an interesting premise, but then I was reading reviews and shit that were like it does things weirdly, but like it didn't seem that bad. But I was like, I don't really want, like, I'll just put it on the wish list, and if I get it, then I'll get it. And
oh, now you got it.
yeah, and I have so many games I want to stream, but like that probably might be a short game. So
I literally know nothing about it except for there's like one really, really rad song in it that I liked on OST. I think it's a battle song, but I have no way of knowing.
that should be interesting.
And I would have liked Okami HD because Zelda like big adventure game, and I just fucking love Okami because it's really well made.
I actually watched Okami in the past. I think
Have you
Sugar
played it
Conroy's?
before, or?
If I played it, I only played it for like 10 minutes on the Wii.
Okay.
I think I just bought it though.
Oh,
You get that sniper?
I can try. Cause I have the sniper right now myself, so.
I've like seen it all, but really I don't remember much about it. I remember the drawing. I remember the
It's
underwater
a very
palace.
long game, so like there's bound to be bits you won't remember.
I remember like the beginning. I remember the underwater palace being a clone of another dungeon. I remember that funny dude. what's his name, like
Susan.
the dude who Susan. Yeah, I was gonna say Susano or whatever, but I'm surprised I actually kind of got that right. And I remember Isun, obviously. What else? There was something else. All right, the Orange Man's song. I have that engraved in my head. Yeah, like I could play it again and do a new experience. Like one of the streamers I watch plans to play it, but I think I'm gonna skip out on that.
Yeah.
Have a fresh experience
I like to see
myself.
it play because I really like Okami. It's a really good game. In a way, it's
Like, from what
also the progenitor to the Wonderful 101.
What's that? I'm like half surprised that you didn't get that. Unless it's on the way or something, but
Eh, I'm actually kind of like holding out on that Switch port.
ah.
It's like there's a very completely unsubtle hint about that, and now that Bayonetta's making the jump, you can't be far behind.
Yeah, like you can obviously see how it could be plausible, but I also wonder if Bayonetta obviously has a special treatment because she's Bayonetta and was at Smash and Nintendo funded her and all that.
She
But didn't
definitely
they?
does because there's also Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. Did they fund Wonderful 101?
They did actually.
Oh, okay.
They originally went that Nintendo came to Platinum and hired them for a new IP for the Wii U. That was Wonderful 101. Didn't start out like that. It started as a Nintendo IP mashup thing, like a Platinum action game version of Smash Bros. Sort of, with the same general gameplay idea of like Mario is a fist weapon, Link's the sword, Samus the gun, etc. But then
And then they
Nintendo was
turned to
like,
Gnosis.
no, like, make it all original because they preferred
We have
that.
Smash.
Yeah, basically. So they made the Wonderful 101, and while they were making that, this whole time they've been trying to get funding for Bayonetta 2, because Sega didn't want to fund it because Bayonetta 1 sold 1 million copies, and that wasn't enough for Sega. Because Sega, and
I don't think you have to describe the shitstorm of Bayonetta 2 being exclusive to the Wii U. Like, I think that was news in high school.
yeah.
When I was in high school, I remember just being in the computer lab and people talking about it.
Do you know what the best part is? Like,
It works.
oh well, not just that. Like all the people who were bitching about like, oh, Nintendo stole us and all. Nintendo was the third choice. They went to Microsoft. Microsoft rejected it outright. They went to Sony. Sony ignored them. So when Nintendo came knocking for the Wonderful 101, they kind of went, we could give you a second game if you'd fund it, and well, if you could, that'd be really nice. And Nintendo were like, fuck yeah, they go, we'll fund that, put that on the Wii U, and there it is, Bayonetta 2.
I wonder if part of it was like a desperation thing.
It was on Platinum's part. It was a desperation thing. Like no one would fund Bayonetta 2, and it's their passion project, Bayonetta.
Oh, I mean, that's obvious, but I was talking like with
Nintendo's
Nintendo. For some reason, it's always so weird that Bayonetta is on a Nintendo console, right?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if the Wii U was doing so poorly, they saw that Bayonetta was selling to, like, helped have another game, especially for a different kind of audience. Let's just do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure was the thinking. Because then you also have Nintendo's other like experiments and shit, like the Devil's Third, a game that that is so completely on Nintendo in every single fucking way, including quality. Yet they picked it up. They're like, "Fuck it, we will fund the rest of this. Like, no bother," and then give it like a proper boxed physical release in Europe and Japan. Nintendo America only made it digital only and really limited because they're like, no, we don't want to be seen associated with this unwashed filth. In fact, they basically admitted that publicly too. But yeah, no, there was definitely a desperation aspect on Nintendo's part where it's like the Wii U needs games to like try and get units going, get some sort of audience going, even a niche one. Which is why you also got stuff like, I'm pretty sure at some point too, I remember Nintendo said that work on the Switch and the Switch's games began in like 2012 or 13 or something like that. Like it began in earnest when it became apparent the Wii U was dead. Like they saw the writing on the wall, and they're like, "Fuck it, prepare for the next one now." Which is why like the Wii U got like stopped getting major games after like a year or two.
Pretty much.
So that was the exact point where they're like, "Fuck it, next one, prepare for that." And a lot of what they were doing during the Wii U years was building up, like friendships and bridges and partnerships with other companies so that they would have them in time for the next console.
And it worked.
And it worked. That's why Hyrule Warriors existed. That's why TMS existed. That's why Nintendo like hit up Platinum for an IP and funded Bayo 2. That's why Namco Bandai got the co-developed Smash Brothers. Like,
I thought Nintendo and Namco were close before then.
they were pretty close before then, but you don't get much closer than develop Smash Brothers.
But Pac-Man.
Especially because like they were beginning to wane a bit, like because the Tales of series, like they just kept that the PlayStation ones because the audience was there and all that.
That's like Bestiria or Berestia and
Desteria.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know these fucking names.
And then there was the biggest one though, one that will doubtlessly pay off dividends in time because it's getting there, was Square Enix, who Nintendo weren't on the best terms with. They were better than they used to be. They were better than they used to be in like on the DS era because Nintendo would publish the Square Enix RPGs that Square Enix had no faith in back when they really didn't have faith in their Japanese stuff. For whatever reason, they just decided it wasn't good anymore, despite sales and receptions all saying otherwise. So I don't know, who knows?
Wait, isn't Fortune Street Square?
Yep.
So this was during the Wii as well?
Yeah, the Wii period was when... Sorry, what was it?
Why'd they fuck off all of a sudden?
Because the Wii U... well, part of it is that Square Enix actually among developers there's a lot of like creative intent and distinctly a pride and ego in their creations. They want the absolute best of the best, which is why...
Ah, so it fits in with arrogant Sony. I see.
Yeah, basically, because that's why they would, they want the absolute best of the best they can make. So they don't want to make a mainline Final Fantasy for the Wii or the Switch because you can't render every individual hair on like a character's face with that. Which is why, but fair play to them, they are intending and trying to find some way to put 15 on the Switch. They've openly admitted this. They want it on there. They're trying.
I'm just saying, like, PS Fortune Street would have no problem.
It wouldn't.
In that department.
But
like, at that point, it's like, well, it's not gonna make a new Fortune Street with Marty. That's the whole idea, I thought. Put Marty in your game.
And then there's Project Octopath. There's just today, I think it was, the Bravely Default Twitter, like, put up its like Happy New Year's and Christmas image, and it was of one of the Bravely Default characters holding Switch controllers.
Right, yeah, Edna or whatever.
Yeah, the day, which was very, oh my Jesus, please, yes, do that. Will I be playing ARMS? Not tonight, because we do like basically an hour of Splatoon 2. For
Salmon every time there's a new one.
Yeah, basically. That's routine at this point. Not
so it's like, well,
ARMS tonight, but oh Jesus. Either tomorrow or the day after, probably.
He intends to continue.
I intend to continue. I want to keep it going.
As long as he doesn't get mad at me for giving advice. Gavin.
I'm just saying the advice you're getting was exactly.
Wow. This guy. Look. This guy hasn't played since version 1. Max Brass wasn't even playable. He's like, you know what? Bump you. I'm gonna bump you, Gavin. The
Yeah.
one thing that was weird about ARMS was that Master Mummy was actually in the top 200, and it wasn't just like one or two of them.
Oh wow.
Gives me hope for the best character in the game.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Min Min's already in the top 200. Hell, Min Min was number 1 at one point.
I don't know. It's always so funny to me. You say that as if it wasn't at the forefront of your mind. Like every time you think of ARMS. Like, oh, Min Min was in the top 200. So,
So,
I get, you know, I have reason to play as her and will not struggle.
no, like I play as her because I like her. Like I like her design and how she plays. I like the kick and the auto charge dragon arm.
Oh fuck! I'm fucking. Oh, kill me!
The movie's pretty good. It's just the thing of like I started playing as Min Min and it's like I am too used to people being fast and constantly fidgeting all over the place. It's like
I get it. You don't think Master Mummy is sexy?
I mean that's also
I can
true.
understand. Wow. Okay, you didn't have to say it like that. That's just kind of rude, honestly.
Only when you're like him, I'm sure you just accept it.
Also, apparently Dr. Coyle was the one who fucking resurrected him. That's news to me. She did
Really?
literally everything in this game. She invented arms. She
So-
went back a million years to make arms so that she could have a successful business, I bet.
So when like they say like oh arms just mysteriously appeared on people one day because they wake up, she just broke into their house to stick them on.
That's what she does. I mean, look at. Have you seen her?
Yes, she would.
She definitely would.
She would.
She puts the arms on, and then as she's stepping out of the window, she goes, "Back to the lab."
Oh, I got punched in the water. It was a noble effort.
And just play it cool. I can't believe that worked. So, alright. I have some beef.
Yeah.
This is apparently old news. That Persona protagonists don't have names, but they do have names,
They
but
do.
they don't have names.
They don't have a set name for across all media.
I don't like it. I understand it. I don't like
no one
it.
else likes it either, honestly.
Yeah, like, do the other characters maintain their names?
Yeah, they all maintain their names. It's only the protagonists because they don't have a defined name in the game.
Like, I could get, you know, you want to be the character, blah, 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 but, like, and, like, you know, you need the character to be referred to in media like manga or anime, so you can't just, you know, always say, "Hey, you!" when the character's referring to them. But, like, you could come up with one official canon name
Which
and not do it like this.
the thing is, the games do have default names or like implied names. Like,
Oh, God. Okay, so what's his default name in the game?
I forget the surname, but his first name's Akira.
Okay, so that's the manga, too.
Yeah, the manga takes from the game there, and like Persona 4 was the same way. The protagonist's name was Yu, and then that was this also in the manga. It was Yu, and then in the anime they called him Suji for some reason.
At least that's, like, kind of close. But, like...
Same
Well,
for
wouldn't the
Persona
game-
3, where like the protagonist is named Minato, I think it is, and then they
I think
changed
you're
that.
thinking of Xenoblade.
No, that's Minato.
What?
What?
Is there an actual difference?
Yeah, Minato and Monado.
Oh my god, okay. I hear it now. It's like, shouldn't the game, because that's what it is, it's a game first, shouldn't the game's name be the canon name?
Yeah, I would say so,
Because it
but
seems-
Atlas apparently don't agree.
It seems like people are like, you know, well, now his name's Ren, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not too big of a fan of the name Ren. I think because it's just because of Ren and Stimpy, honestly. And then they had Kylo Ren,
Idiot.
and then they have this. So I don't even know what his last name was, but I made a tweet combining all three of them. I thought it was comedy gold, but no one else did.
I thought it was funny.
Well, I'm not seeing a like on the tweet.
I didn't get a chance to,
Wow.
but it is funny.
actually saw someone else tweet without the end Stimpy. I was like, stolen content. But not really, because I don't care. And I probably am like the last person to make that joke.
I'm pretty sure everyone was making at least the Star Wars part of that joke.
So now the question is, should I just keep calling him Akira?
I mean,
I actually have been calling him the Persona 5 protagonist.
Like, if you
like,
want like a concrete, consistent name that will stay across all versions, like the name to call him is Joker. So that's his alias that is consistent.
No, but
across
that's
all
not
versions.
him. That's his alter ego, isn't it?
I mean, that's his voice name in the game too. That's the like they don't call you by your main name obviously, but you know Morgana's always going Joker. Like hello Joker, good job Joker, go to fucking sleep Joker.
Well, that's because the cat's only prerogative is the superpower alter ego thing, right?
Nah, the cat's prerogative is stealing shit and getting rich.
Exactly. So like, he's only in it for the crime. If I had to guess, this cat is the only reason these holy angelic high school children are getting into trouble. And really all I know is like, the Phantom Thieves are probably the bad guys, but they're the protagonists, that kind of thing. And that Goro or whatever his name is like an actual good guy or a police person or something. That's all I can possibly divine. Also, he's not in the dancing game, so I guess good guys get nothing. Good guys finish last.
They might include him as like a bonus character. He probably won't be in the story, but
Wait, is he really not gonna be included? I thought they just didn't put him in the trailer.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't fucking watched the trailer or anything. I don't care.
Oh wow, really?
I mean,
Figured you would at least watch the trailer to see what's going on.
I never watch trailers. Like I just don't. Like I'll see the game myself when it is out, and like footage is just real.
He's a purist.
And also, I just can't be arsed sitting like just opening YouTube to like watch the trailer or whatever. It's like nah, fuck it. Unless it's something I really want to see, like Dragon Ball Z Fighters opening movie, which is fucking rad. Then again, everything about that game is rad.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that game looks so fucking good though.
I still gotta figure out Skullgirls. Like I was watching a Peacock tutorial.
Mm.
And it's like, it's actually something I think I could manage, except like the whole crux of it is you have to know how to block, and blocking is the reason why I stopped playing every time. So it's like, uh-oh. But he's like, basically start by only using this move, and then once you're comfortable with that, come back and then start by using only that move and this move.
All I
And it's like,
remember of Skullgirls is playing as the nurse, Valentine I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, just the heavy attack that just smacks them with the fucking IV stick thing.
She has the big boot.
Yes, that's why. But, yeah, like, just that, because I know, like, oh, she's got, like, poison mechanics, she can buff or debuff enemies or weaken them or whatever. It's like, or I could just beat them with a big stick.
Did you see that one GIF I posted? Where it was like the peacock combo on the big band where she just walks up to him.
Yes, I did.
Like I never knew what Valentine's syringes did, but I learned from that one of them is like just slowing everything, even your recovery. So I'm like, that's fucking great. Do you know Beowulf?
Yes, the movie star man who burst through reality.
Yes. Do you think you would play as him?
I probably would, yeah.
Like I think that he would be your secondary.
Yeah, at least in design, he is definitely my type of guy.
You're the guy who has waifu and then like, comedic person, comedic guy. Like,
basically, yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. Oh god.
Like bonus points if he's also fucking big, which Beowulf is for as far as people go.
He's fucking hilarious. I love Beowulf. It's just I love Big Band more, and I love Peacock more than everyone else combined.
I mean, Peacock seems like custom made for you, honestly.
And she's like, I think she's top tier, which is even better.
Oh my god, you're using a top tier thing for once?
Wait, hold on. I'm using the NZAP. That's top tier. Yoshi's pretty high up now too.
I'm gonna believe that one.
The new Smash, but not top tier. That's Bayonetta.
Well, I mean, there's just like Bayo tier and then everyone below that, isn't there?
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. For the
I mean,
Nintendo
it's also like fitting to
console.
canon because that's what Bayonetta is.
Get out of here.
She's
Fucking
just better
Bayonetta
than
fanboy.
she's
Stop
just
it.
better than everyone else. She just is.
Stop it.
I mean, if we're talking like canonical parallels, it should really just be Bayonetta, then Samus, and then everyone else.
Well,
On the
there's
Cloud,
Kirby.
and then everyone else.
I feel like Kirby, Kirby definitely has hidden power.
I don't think he hides any of his power. I think he's always showing it. We just can't see it.
Well, he hides it through his appearance, He's
think-
not like a mech robot person.
I think
or
to him
a,
that is just showing his power. I don't think he's smart enough to hide or anything. I think he just always has it out at all times.
Oh, I think it's about like if he's smart enough, Just like that's what happens. How it is. I think Kirby could kill Bayonetta.
No, he couldn't.
Outside of Smash.
No, he couldn't.
Kirby has defeated the most powerful warrior in the galaxy, who isn't even Bayonetta, might I add.
The most powerful warrior in this galaxy doesn't really count for much, though, does it? You can beat it with a stick. I hit hordes.
Fuck. I understand what the person was going for. Oh god. Nope. I'm dead. Well, as long as we just survive, it's fine. There we go. Can't even throw anything.
Oh.
What else is news? There's gotta be news.
I guess we
Actually don't have.
could also talk about how like the Persona 3 and 5 dancing games are coming out the same day in Japan.
I'll be honest. I thought that those were both already released.
No, they're not. They're coming out in May in Japan. But more important, actually, is a bit of news tied to that. They have announced as like the special edition bonus for buying like the special edition that's both versions of like both games. If you buy that, you get a download code for a PS4 port of the Persona 4 dancing game.
Wait, didn't you say Persona 3 and 4?
No, it's 3 and 5 are the ones coming out. They're the dancing games coming out. And then before that, there was the Persona 4 on Vita had the dancing game. And then now they're going to give that a PS4 port as a bonus for this one special edition, which means they now have those assets on PS4, which means you could just port gold into the PS4 now, lads. Come on. What a Switch, I'm not picky.
It kind of surprised me that it's only on Vita, and I mean, technically PlayStation 2. Which, like, I didn't even know the game was that old.
It is. I mean, Persona 3 was like fairly early into the PS2 even.
I feel like it only really picked up traction for Golden.
Nah, like, it was there with 4. Like, 4 actually did, like, pretty fucking well by itself. And then Golden helped. The Golden and the anime helped that, but the 4 had established itself pretty well on PS2. Now 3 did establish itself. Like, 3 was, like, the turning point. That was when it began to break out. And then 4 was the solidifier. And then 5, like, actually just made Atlas no longer a niche developer because it sold over 1 million. I think like actually 1.5 million worldwide now.
They a niche developer?
They were, yeah. Like their games, like at most, it's the absolute best. Their games would sell is like a few 100,000, and that's like their absolute best, like Persona, like highest sales ever was that. Which is.
I thought they were really popular, and that's why you hated them.
No, I hated them because they treated us like shit.
Well, exactly. You aren't getting the big popular games.
It wasn't even like a big popular game.
Persona?
Well, no, like it wasn't.
Persona.
It wasn't a. We're not getting the big popular games. Is that these games are good. They are like very mechanically good, and I want to play them. But we're not getting them because fuck you. And that really was just the reasoning because there's not an Atlas Europe. They could have done this many years ago. They just didn't.
You think about it, it's like, is that much of a thing anymore?
What?
Just Europe getting weight?
sometimes it's not as much anymore, but sometimes, namely, stuff like, say, I'm guaranteed to not get Yokai Watch 3 next year.
I don't think we're guaranteed to get Yokai. Well, I mean, there's obviously evidence. Oh, I'm dead.
Like, if
About...
what I'm saying is, if the US gets it, we won't. We're just not going to. Nintendo won't do that. We won't get it until like 2019, if at all.
I want Yokai Watch 3. The music is so good. Have I mentioned that the final boss is a Godfather reference, and then all of the songs are a remix of the Godfather theme?
I feel like
I think that's fucking great.
Bit of a spoiler.
What?
That's a spoiler to say that?
Nah, I don't think he's like really story related. Kind of like, the same way Yokai Watch 2 was.
Its boss was story related. Its boss was the antagonist who was manipulating and setting everything up.
But she only showed up at the end, It's not like, oh, this person who's been with us the entire time is the mastermind kind of thing.
Okay.
Just like, well, she's the antagonist, sure, but they aren't gonna be like... Surprised, I can't jump with this, right?
Lordy Jesus. But yeah, that means they're gonna have like PS4 ready, assets for Persona 4 characters and shit. So, you might as well.
Well, I'm gonna play Persona 5 first, and I don't know, probably not even that until they port it.
You're basically fine for that, I would say, because like the only problem one would be if you ever did want to play Persona 3, which is so
I thought that's like
far. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, it's so far back that it hasn't aged well in that sense. And like, if you start with like 4 or 5, they are like so much more mechanically refined that you will just be fucking lost, or like it will just be like too awkward. Especially if you play on like the vanilla version on PS2, because you can't control your party members at all in that version. They act entirely by AI, and the AI is not very good.
Is that the one with the Robo Waifu?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the re-release of 3, I think, added the ability to control them. And then the PS2 re-release, not the PSP one.
Look, I have no intention of getting a PlayStation Portable.
No, don't.
Actually, I do. I have a PS2.
Fine.
I forgot. I keep thinking that I only have a Japanese one, but that's only the PlayStation. I had to remember that. I bought a PlayStation 2 exclusively for Ribbit Gang. It's so good. Still have to get on that train, but I don't know how that'll happen. Ribbit Gang Plus. Yeah!
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have a PS2. So you should. I give you that big list of like recommended PS2 games, didn't I?
Yeah. Those are too many games. I'm like, well, I bought this at too many games. Maybe I should make it more worthwhile. But I think at the moment I'm like, well, I have it now. That's like half the battle. So, yeah, that's good.
I at once want to see you play Metal Gear Solid, and I once don't.
Oh, I watched someone play it, kind of. I like basically ingested none of it, except like there's a fight on top of a robot with someone, and he kept dying to it for like 2 hours.
Wow, you must suck then.
Kind of a meme now. It's funny. Game's pretty ugly.
I mean, it is like early PS2. If it's Metal Gear Solid 1, that's like PS1. So.
Metal Gear Solid is like one of the like really popular genres. I'm like, it's like really far back on the back burner. If I'm even like interested, I feel like.
I mean, I figure you wouldn't be interested because you're an uncultured swine, but.
Hello. Get to the plaza. Thanks for bumping me.
But no, like it's not. I get that it's not your type of game, but it is one of those like, in the sense that if you were like, I want to have like pivotal, critical opinions on video games and like their development or whatever, you absolutely need to play Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I'm like halfway in
Like,
that.
not
Like
like
that's
not
halfway the
observe,
reason
like,
why I'm even.
this is the key
Like,
thing. Not observe. You need to play it. Like that's not something you can just observe and go, yes, no, that's something you have to play.
all right, sweet free, huh? It's like halfway the reason why, like the last bit for getting Persona 5 and those kinds of games in general.
Because I think if you want to talk like game design and all that, like you need to have the critical chops to do so.
If I want to talk video, I can't even say his name. If I want to talk him, I have to play that, and I don't know about that dude. Like literally. Not like figuratively, like, oh, I don't know about his mental health. No, it's like, I literally don't know about him, but everyone loves him, so I'll just say I love him.
He's a very interesting guy. Really, really interesting guy.
It's like, Tommy Wiseau. Everyone loves him. I'm like, alright.
It's more that everyone loves the hate his movie.
No, because I'm seeing a lot of people like him for him, like, and apparently, like, he's a really nice guy and stuff.
He actually isn't.
But that's the gateway. The Room. Which I watched, like, a review of or whatever. Obviously, by this point. Doesn't really seem that interesting to me.
Nah, like... It's the sort of thing that you need to be into, like, riffing movies and shit that really get anything out of it. Because if you're not into, like, me and my friends are going to, like, just talk shit and laugh like idiots over this, then, nah, they just don't. It has no value otherwise. Well, I guess as a cultural reference point and, like, shit like that, then yeah, okay, it has value in that sense, but generally...
Yeah, Boss Baby and the Emoji Movie are more culturally appropriate.
I wouldn't say that choice of words, but...
I want to be the sniper for this. I can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm the sniper for this, and they keep moving away from me, and it's like, I wish I had an E-leader.
You have the powerful E-leader?
No. Someone else does, and they actually realized, oh my god.
I fucked it a bit early. And we all can't be perfect. Nobody's perfect, really. You should just stay on the thing. I know you love to get eggs, and that's like, you know, your character trait, but...
I should probably use my newfound character trait of being a decent sniper. Mind you, this gun is not long enough for my fucking liking for this.
I mean, after that last stream, I don't know.
You said that, but like after the round one, I actually did good with it. Like I began cracking people and killing them.
It's always so. It was so weird, like, because I never played or watched really sniper before, so it's like I'm used to the sound from this game, but then for some reason it's like surprising and different when it hits a player in the actual game.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it seems like it's a unique sound effect to Salmon Run when it's not.
It's weirdly satisfying too when you do hit them.
One of the line stickers in that Splatoon set has a sniper and plays the sound too.
Nah, you can just always play the sound.
Yeah, listen to it whenever I want. It is the satisfying sound.
It is.
Time is it? Still an hour and 30 minutes until Christmas.
It's 3:30 a.m.
No stranger to staying up too late. You saw last night. It was last night, right?
About me? Or,
yeah.
Yeah. Where I was like, I'm going to stream for 3 hours, 1 hour each, and then, you know, honestly take, what, 3.5 hours by itself, and I was all for like 6 hours total.
You know what? It's actually kind of funny. You know the, what's it called? The part with the climbable girders or whatever?
Yeah.
In the final area of Odyssey?
Yeah.
Like, with how much you were struggling with that, I was like, this might take a while, but it actually took a lot shorter. You did better than me in the later parts, actually. Like, a lot better. But it's like, I didn't want to tell you, but it was like, all you had to do was jump off of the thing, and then wall jump off of the wall next to it, and then it would go up higher, and that's how you scale it instead of shaking.
Oh.
Part of me was like, I was like really tempted to just tell you because I'm like, he's shaking. He's shaking. He could break his elbow doing that. I have a moral obligation to save him. Yeah. So are you done with Odyssey forever? Or do you think like maybe on your lonesome in 5 months you'll return
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
and actually use Hint Toad?
It's the thing of like Breath of the Wild is a game I actively feel the urge to play again because like I didn't see everything in that world. There's loads of spots I can go to and like crawl all over, find like secrets and even those little tiny things I didn't find before. There's like entire side quests I know I missed. There was something about like like an entire side quest chain that gets something like really cool that I completely missed. Didn't even know existed. Like, I didn't even know. I don't even know now how you go and start it, but it's there somewhere. Like, I have no idea where or what it involves or anything. I just know what the outcome is, and it's somewhere, and that's like fucking rad.
Does that game have a hint system?
Nope.
Alright, not interested in 100%ing it at all.
I mean, you shouldn't be, because 100%ing it will take literal hundreds of hours, because you need to collect all the Korok seeds for that.
But yeah, no, look. That's like probably the shittiest part about that game from what I hear. Like, the reward isn't even worth it. I'm talking like side quests and shit, things that actually have value.
I mean, even then, you'll be there for a good long while.
I understand that, but I mean, like...
You shouldn't try to 100% that game. It's just too fucking big, especially because you don't want to stream it for like an entire year.
Like, I would want to see all of the content it has to have. So, like, side quests would be a part of that.
There's...
Korok Seeds, not really. That's just like, I've been in this area, but I have to do a specific thing that's out of a fucking point-and-click game. Like, not interested. So we'll see. The game kind of worries me though. The armor shit, the weapon shit. Definitely not looking forward to that.
To be honest, I actually generally find that like I didn't worry that much about weapons. And I heard like a lot of people complaining about it, but I was kind of like,
what the fuck?
I had the opposite problem most people have, where like, oh, I'm like never have enough weapons or whatever stuff, whereas I just had too many. So it's entirely on how you fight and how you use it. And it's entirely how you do things and it's like your experience. Yeah, so I guess like the people who had like trouble with that were probably trying to fight everything.
Do you get anything for fighting?
Actually, yeah, it depends on the encounter. Like,
'cause half of the time I'm like, well, I'm not interested in
for
killing
like the obvious one
or whatever in their
the obvious one. Did you start another game?
Yeah, why not?
Because it's 3:30 a.m. That's why not.
Well, look, it's only gonna be 3:35 now.
But yeah, it's like enemies drop monster bits, which you can use for stuff. You can like get weapons off of them, like sometimes really good weapons if you know where to look. You get like a lot of enemy encounters like will have like a chest nearby that unlocks when you kill all the enemies tied to it. That will give you, you know, like it'll give you equipment or money or goodies. You know, you might as well do it if you see it.
I guess I'm talking general.
These are
XP kind of thing.
There's no XP, no.
Or like an XP like thing.
No, there's not. Like the closest thing to EXP, I guess, is done entirely through the shrines. And in a sense, the Korok seeds.
What, does actually give you something?
They do, yeah. So they're useful to a point.
I thought they were only useful to 100%.
No, they serve a purpose. They're used for like upgrading something.
At least there's that.
And also, like, you get stuff like, you know, like you have like Link has that tablet that has like magical abilities and stuff.
I mean, I know he has a tablet, but I know nothing about it.
Well, like you upgrade the tablet's functions with drops from certain kinds of enemies. So, you know, like there is a purpose to fighting those. And it's basically stuff like that. Like there's a lot of stuff they upgrade and do, and fighting does have plenty of purposes. But it's sort of like you don't have to fight everything. Like technically speaking, you don't have to fight anything at all except for Ganon.
Well, I think that's a bit of a, you know.
That's not even an exaggeration. You can you don't have to fight anything but him. Like that's literally true. Like you do not have to fight anything but him. Like whether you can or not is a different question, but you don't have to.
Guess I'll see at some point in 2019. 2018 is going to be the year of streaming video games. I say this, but it's not going to happen. But that's what my dream is.
Well, you know, the best idea to start, you have Nier lined up, don't you?
Near?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Just finish Danganronpa by the end of this year, hopefully. Hopefully, please God. And then I'll pretty much be free to do whatever. So I can probably just do afternoon hours. Would be good. Did you get your family anything for Christmas?
Yep. I mean,
good.
I don't want to go down every single relative, but
Guess so. Cause I'm like, well, I gotta like I spread myself pretty far, so I'm like, oh, yeah, it's gotta be somewhat cheap, I think. But you know, it's the thought that counts. I think.
the thing because there's like so many people we have to cover, the thing we generally do is like some of us will just band together for like one person, put all money, like pull the money together, get them something. Cause like, you know, I have like 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and then like, you know, there's their families now. My oldest sister like literally just had a baby last week.
Oh, you gotta get the baby something.
Yeah,
It'll definitely remember that.
I mean, gotta meet clothes, man.
That's like, it's more of a present for the mom, honestly.
Yeah,
For the parents.
in a sense, but you know what I mean. And you know, then you get stuff like my mom was like, "What are you getting the cat?" And I was like, "A scratching post."
Yeah.
And so he has that now. It's big. It's like 3 times the size of the last one. He just leaps on it and climbs it like a little koala bear.
I know what you could get your cat for Christmas.
What?
A free pass to the entire house.
He basically has that, more or less.
I thought that was the whole reason why he was a problem.
Turns out, like since he's been like neutered and settled down, like he mostly isn't the problem. This isn't the Mario situation. Like Luigi will mostly behave himself. If he, when he gets like excited and you know starts like sprinting around the house, when he's just like in hyper mode or whatever the hell it is, he just sometimes like it's just like for a few hours, each not even a few hours, like an hour each day, he just suddenly speeds up and just galloping around the entire house. I don't know why he just does. He just gallops around the entire house. And it is a long gallop. Like he just like fucking sprints. Like you hear the thundering up and down the stairs. Like he's just getting his exercise in or something. But like that's like when he's in that mode and he's like leaping on things and grabbing onto them. That's when he's usually a problem. But otherwise, it's just like, you know, he's not really like he'll just sit around. He'll behave himself. He'll just be a good little cat. Like most of his behavioral problems seem to have ended.
Thank God.
Outside of, you know, the daily sprints.
Should get him a litter box he likes.
I mean, the litter box isn't the problem. It's just the litter. He's very fussy about it. But then
fine, you should get him a litter. The litter he likes.
We have it. That's what we use now.
Oh, he actually likes it now?
No, he likes this one. Like the thing is, Like one of the first ones we got, he didn't like. That's why we changed it. This one, that's the one we've always been using since then. But he just, he's not very good at burying his shit, and the ledger isn't very good at blocking the smell. So if like there's a bit of, I'm the only one left.
You have like a possible litter box room.
Yeah, it's the downstairs toilet. That's also where like his bed is, like his room essentially is like the downstairs toilet and the old back area there.
His bed is in the bathroom.
Oh no, it's in the wee room beside that, which is like it's a wee like adjoining room from our kitchen, which has like a door like to out the back, like out the backyard, and a door to that toilet.
All right, I think I can visualize that.
So we keep his toilet in there, and then we keep his bed in a wee small room, his food and stuff.
Will the laundry room work for litter boxes?
We don't have a
see
laundry
that
room.
often. Oh, okay.
Wait, what the fuck do you think we are?
What? What?
I've never seen. I don't know anyone who has a laundry room.
At least that I can understand.
What rich assholes do you think we are?
But come on. Still don't think it's a paper towel holder situation though.
Bourgeois shits for your paper towel holders
Does
and
not
tire
even
laundry.
make any sense.
Yeah, okay, what? What's on? It's not fully leveled yet, so it might pull out.
Wait, what?
I'm just checking my gear, seeing if like what the skill uniform had on it, because I'm close to being able to put like 2 run things on it.
I think the meta for getting a pure is using the shake and then getting 2, and then just using one with 30 chunks instead of 2.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Because like getting 2 seems apparently easy, and then the last one would be too annoying.
I believe that when I see it, but...
Yeah, I gotta get a wrong word. I gotta get a set going.
I basically have mine going.
This. And my question is if I want just all ink recoveries in one slot or like one ink saver main.
I guess to tire your weapons.
Like all swim speed here, all swim speed here, then swim speed main, but with all ink recovery up. I don't know if I want. Wish I could just experiment.
Alright. Stream end.
The actual streaming of Salmon Run during Christmas happened. Nothing can stop us now.
Nothing. Good night, everyone.
I still gotta open. Yeah, so there we go.